So to start off, these are the shades that I'm going to be using, the light and this dark blue. As you can see, such a beautiful color. We're gonna need our scissor, a tape measure, a 3.5mm crochet hook, and a stitch. Is it a stitch marker? Yeah, a stitch marker. So currently, as I'm working on the bra cup, I'm doing double strands so that it can't be visible as you look through it. You can see like the other side. This is just a design that I use at the center to mark the center part of the bra cup. So that is what we're going to be working with. So let's begin. So to begin working on the bra cup, she is a size medium, which we're working the stitches over here. I'm just gonna put it on the screen how you can calculate as you work on your bra cups for different sizes. So stitches over here supposed to be 15, and as you count the rows beneath, they're supposed to be 14. Yeah, 14. So as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So as you can see, it's exactly what I've told you, and if you count the stitches as you begin over here, they are 15. So we're gonna start with our chain stitch. We're gonna make a slip knot, and as I've said, we are using double strand since it's the smallest weight yarn, but if you have the medium weight yarn, you can just use one strand. I'm going to start by crocheting a total of 15 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 15. And as you're done with your 15 stitches, you're gonna add in one more. So to get this part over here, as you can see, this center parts are different from this side. So this is a half double crochet stitch, while these are double crochet stitches. So that's why I added this one more stitch. So you're gonna chain over, skip the first stitch and insert your hook on the second stitch and do a half double crochet. So you're gonna work half double crochets till you reach this part where you began doing your stitches. So that's what I'm just doing right now. So as you come to the last stitch, you're gonna do your single crochet stitch, and that is it. So we're gonna do something different over here, and that's where our stitch marker comes in. So you did one half double crochet over here. You're going to add one more, because now we're working on this center part over here. So after adding one more, you're going to chain one and add another one more half double crochet stitch over here. Then before going further, you're going to put a stitch marker over here, and that marks your center point of your bra cup. Then you're going to add one more. So remember, you do 2 half double crochet stitches, chain one, and then 2 more half double crochet stitches. Then you're just going to go back to where you started doing your half double crochet stitches. And as you can see, I'm holding in this excess yarn to cover it up. And we've come to the end of this initial stitch, which is this one. So as you can see, if you put it here, they match. You can see that. Now to begin our second row and the last row of this dark blue color, you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and this row is going to be a row of double crochet stitches. So chain 1 in this initial part over here, so as to have these straight edges. You're going to turn your work and do a double crochet in this same stitch where you last chained your double crochet stitches, and keep on working backwards. We're almost coming to where we last placed our stitch marker. So this is the stitch before that place where we placed our stitch marker. So we're just going to open it up, and we're not going to work here. As you can see, below that place where you placed your stitch marker, there is a bigger hole. So you're going to do your first double crochet, your second double crochet, then you're gonna chain 1 and do your other double crochet. And before you go on, you can see this hole over here. You're going to put back your stitch marker, close your stitch marker. I want to do that because it can handle that over there, and then put your last double crochet, but it's advisable to close it because it might fall out. Then you're gonna keep on working your normal double crochets back to this part over here, and don't skip any stitch because your work is going to be deformed. So as you can see, I'm working in each and every half double crochet stitch with my double crochet. And as I had mentioned, this is the last row of our dark blue color, and now we're going to change our color of yarn, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So as you're here, as you can see, they're not even. You're going to work your last double crochet stitch over here, and as you can see, now they're uniform. As you can see, that is what we have at the moment. So we're going to cut off this yarn from here and leave it this way, place it down, and now now we're changing the color of our yarn. We are working now with this color of yarn. So this is our yarn. You're going to make a slip knot. You're going to make a knot, I mean. That is our knot. You're going to hold your crochet like this, insert your crochet and do that, and then you're going to hold them like this and take this in, and as you can see, before this goes through it, tighten this knot down, then chain 2, 1, 2, hold this excess yarn and place it like this. In this initial place where you joined your yarn, insert a hook and do 2 double crochets. Make sure you insert it in the right place to begin your rows of double crochet. So remember, these other rows are rows of double crochet. So as you can see, I'm covering up this excess yarn. And then we arrive here, you can skip this yarn and keep working. Before you go any further, you can cut it off just so that your work can be neat. And as you can see, that is what we have right now, and that is what we have. So you're going to keep on working your rows of double crochet as we initially done. You've already seen how we're joining our new yarn, and no one will know where you joined it from. So we're gonna keep on working. We're gonna do the same here at where our stitch markers are. You're going to remove your stitch marker. On this part over here, you're going to do 2 double crochet stitches, chain 1, another 2 double crochet stitches. So if you're keen enough, you can still see this chain 1 space, but sometimes it gets lost, so that's why we are using our stitch marker, but you can do it without the stitch marker. Then you're going to go back around. So you're gonna do this until you come to the end of this row of double crochet, and make sure you are working in each and every double crochet stitch. Lastly, we're gonna work here, and as you can see, that is our work. You're gonna chain 2 and work back right, then you're gonna change your yarn, do the same thing, change your yarn, do the same thing. Then I'll meet you once you're working on this strap area. So this is what we currently have right now, and this is our finished bra cap. So let's just finish on this last row of double crochet. And that is our last stitch of double crochet stitches, and this is what we have. So let's just count the number of double crochet stitches. From here, this is not a double crochet stitch, as you can see, it's like way half of it. So we're gonna count 1 2 3 4 5. This center part, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. This center part counts as 1 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Then this marks as 15. So now I'm sure on this one we have 14. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So this other stitch that goes up to becomes your back strap is the one that counts as 15. So what we're going to do, we are going to first work on this bottom part, this part over here. But before we do that, let's go round and come work over here on the last row, then come up back again. Since we want all the bra caps to face the same side, the first one you work here and go up this way, then come down. But this one you're going to work this way, go up, come down, work, and then back. So we're gonna chain 1, turn our work, and do single crochets. So right now we are done with our first row of single crochet, as you can see. So we are here where the stitch marker is, so we're just going to get rid of it right now. We don't need it. You work your last single crochet, then on this center part, before you close in this last single crochet, you're going to do 1 and then 2, then you're gonna pull through all of it, as you can see. then chain. Since we want our strap to be 100 stitches long, we're gonna chain 100. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 99 100. So we have a total of 100 stitches over here, and just you're going to make sure that they are 100 stitches. So as you can see, when you hold that there and pull them, they give you 100, as you can see, straight. Yeah, so those are 100 stitches. So what we're going to do, we're going to chain one more, that gives you 101, and you're going to work 1 double crochet all round. I mean a single crochet all round back to where you begin over here. So this is what you are going to be doing to achieve this thick strap, because you don't want it harming your client or making them feel uncomfortable. So it's advisable for them to have a thicker back strap. So I'm gonna do single crochets, and I'm gonna get back to you once I am at this point. So we are almost coming to the end of our single crochet row on the straps, and this is what we have. So you're going to work here and lastly here. Then this is what you're going to do. You are going to skip this center part because you already worked on it, and work on this part over here with a slip stitch that way. And then you're gonna keep on working your single crochet rows till you get to this point. And we're finally at the end of working our strap, and that is what we have. So now we're going to work on this bottom part, and we are going to chain one. You see this last single crochet stitch, skip this and put this single crochet over here. This double crochet stitch below, you're going to put one single crochet spread. We have come to the end of this bottom rows, and last you're going to put it over here to cover this place up. And lastly, I'm gonna do slip stitch. I'm gonna cut off your yarn and pull one of them out, tighten that and close it. So what I'm just going to do is I'm gonna put it here because I know I'm gonna work a row below it which will cover it that way. So this is what we currently have of our two bra cups, and that is what we have. As as you can see, if you want to measure if they're the same, just going to fold them that way and this way, and as you can see, they are the same. They are the same, and that is what we have. So now the next part is where we're going to work on the chest, below the chest to the waistline. We're going to work below the chest to the waistline. So let's get started. So to start off, we are going to make sure that our bra cups are kept on the right side, facing right side, both our bra cups. So this is what we have. So here we're going to do something different, and for this part going downwards is going to be full mesh. So let's get started. So we're going to start with the blue yarn, this light blue yarn, and we're going to use single strand now because we want the bottom part to be as light as it can be. So we're just going to start off, and then we're going to start by chaining 10 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That is what we have. Going to take our first bra cup in this place right here. Gonna insert our hook, chain 1, and work single crochets in each and every stitch. To the very end of the bra cup. So as I said, I'm gonna figure out how to hide this one. So we're just gonna hold them here, and this stitch is gonna go below it and hide it. Then you're gonna pull it that way and keep working your single crochet stitches as you cover that excess yarn. So what you're going to do here is you're going to chain 1 2 3, and then you're going to hold our next bra cup, the right side facing downwards, and make single crochets as the first bra cup. Then I'm going to meet you guys when I'm here. So this is what we have, and we're finally at the end of this row. So we're going to chain 10 more stitches as this other side. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and this is what we have. So the importance of these 10 last stitches is what is going to go at the back of your back. So now what you're going to do next is we're going to chain 4 from this side and start working on the below bust part. So we're going to chain 1 2 3 4. So these first 2 work as our first double crochet, then these 2 work as the bottom part of our double crochet. Then you're going to insert our hook on this 10th part, going to turn your work this way and start working back. So you've chained 4 and insert your hook on the 4th stitch. That is what we have. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Yeah, instead of doing 4, let's do 5. Then instead of doing double crochet mesh stitches, we're going to do a tribal stitch. Tribal stitch is where you yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, then pull through 2. That's what you have. Chain 2, insert your hook, skip 1 2, insert your hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 2, wind your yarn, skip 1 2, insert your hook, skip 1 2, insert your hook on the third. So to begin, first you're going to have trouble because our yarn is not that strong, so that's why it looks this way, but to go on you're going to see how nice it looks. So chain 2, make your tribal stitch, skip 2, insert your hook on the third, chain 2, chain 2, chain 2. That is what we currently have. Chain 2, skip 1 2, insert your hook on the third. So this is going to be the pattern all the way to the last stitch on this row. Skip 2. So this is what we currently have. So I'm gonna work all the way to this end, then I'm gonna get back to you guys. So this is what we have. We've come to the end of our row. I'm going to clean this part first. So this is the inside part and this is the outside. This is how it looks. So what we're going to do next is we are going to chain 6 since we are working with tribal stitches. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. We're gonna turn our work on this other side, make your tribal stitch and work back. So we're going to do this for a number of 4 rows with the same color, then 4 more rows with this other shade of blue. Then I'll get back to you guys when you are starting to work on our waistline. So far this is what we have, guys, and as you can see the extension at the back. Yeah, so I said we're doing 2 rows, but I can see like it's so small, so we're gonna add in 1 more row of this dark blue. Then the waistline we're going to do with this blue. So let's just add more 4 rows of this light blue, then I'll get back to you when you're working on the waist. So finally this is what we have, and now we're going to work on these sides that are going to go back, to go around my client's back. So we're gonna go with single crochets on this side, and as you can see we have to get rid of these parts where we joined the yarns from. So I'm gonna go with single crochets on this side, then I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do next. So to start off we're going to chain, we've already chained 1 because I was here, so chain 1, then insert your hook there. Here, since we have tribal stitches, those are 3 double crochets. We're going to do 3 single crochets, 1 2 and 3. That is what we have. In this space you're going to do a single crochet, and keep on working your single crochets. 2, 3. This is what it's supposed to look like. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3. This is what you have so far. So over here you're going to hold this out, do a single crochet, then to get rid of this excess yarn, I'm going to hold them behind that stitch and do 1, 2, and 3. Here you do single crochet, and this is what you have at the back. So we're going to leave it out now, it's already secured, and go on with your single crochets. Over here you're going to hold it here, single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Last single crochet, and leave it from here and keep on with your single crochets.